and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 29-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, look at my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, KBC, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King 2 Code in the building, bro. What's good?
Man, you know what it is, man. It's the Friday night block party, man. We about to go through that rampage. That Smackdown. Then we're going to hit to Rampage. And, we're going to do what we do. We're going to talk to the people, man. That's what we're going to do, man. But other than that, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, man, same old. Tonight's episode of Smackdown was, in the words of one MJF, say the least, very, very segment driven, but at the same time, I also got to keep in the back of my mind that next week we do got the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. So, you can't give us too much. You can't risk nobody getting hurt. There was also a lot of people who couldn't make the show due to Hurricane Ian, unfortunately. So, kind of got that to kind of, factor in as well. But with that being said, man, like you said, we're going to talk a little Smackdown, get ready for AEW. And with that being said, man, so we started off tonight, man. We got the Honorary Usos. We got that boy Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa in the tag team match going up against Ricochet and Madcap Moss. Solo Sikoa and Ricochet ended up, Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn ended up picking up the victory in this match. Really quick, Sikoa, Ricochet had a spot where he was diving to the outside. My boy Sikoa launched that chair in the face of Ricochet, and then my boy ended up with the post-match beatdown until Sami Zayn ended up stopping him, and then we got Jay and Sami interacting in the back after that. Tuco, man, what are you thinking about Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa? What did you think of the match?
Not a bad match. It went a bit long for me, I guess, but I guess everybody got time to look good, I guess. Sami did his thing. Sikoa did his thing. Ricochet, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something about Ricochet I like, but man, I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I like Moss. I want to see more of him go up against Sikoa, just to have that. Cause I feel like that powerhouse kind of beat down kind of night. But what's up? Call me Mr. Johnson. Lonnie, what's going on? But the match was okay. Who won? I thought it won. Sami and them won. Yeah, it was okay. It was a nice way to start the show, but that's about it.
Leo, what's good? What's good?
Leo.
All right, then of course after this, man. So then we get Karrion Kross. He cut a promo on Drew McIntyre. Then we get Theory.
Who in the blue hell are you?
Theory cutting a promo on McIntyre.
Theory.
We get Theory cutting a promo on McIntyre.
We get Theory.
And he talks about
he's Theory from now on.
Slam with the Money in the Bank. And then of course after this, man, so we get McIntyre. He was kind of peeping game in the back. He said, "You, me," to the ring. Then we get a commercial break and we get a match between Austin Theory and Drew McIntyre. McIntyre ended up winning after interference from Otis of the Alpha Academy. Then we get a post-match beatdown, and then we get Kevin Owens. He comes out to the ring, and Johnny Gargano comes out to the ring, which led to our main event. Now, I didn't really care for the way this match ended. I mean, I understood, that we were gonna have a 6-man tag, but you could have just announced that at the beginning of the show. I thought the whole setup.
Well, you know how the setup go. Come on, this got Teddy Long written all over it. I don't even know why. Come on, man. That is a SmackDown formula, man. You have a match. You have some people. You have some people. Well, that's when you piss off Teddy Long. But you have a match, and then all of a sudden some people come in. Then I think it's time for a tag team match, and then we got a tag team match. So that's how it works.
I was just like, all right, it was what it was. But overall, man, any thoughts on the match itself? We in the main event now. So I guess we can kind of skip forward to that. The match so far, man. What are your thoughts on it? Me personally, like I said, I feel like this didn't need to be the main event, but
it is what it is. But for the show, but you already said it. It's just it's a prequel to next week's show. We're getting Sheamus versus Walter for the Intercontinental title. On SmackDown instead of but next week's SmackDown is the season premiere, So they got to have something. But I'm kind of mad this isn't on the pay-per-view, but it is what it is. But no, that should be a pretty good match. But the main event is cool. It is what it is. It's okay.
Shout out to Najee, the chosen one. I don't think we've seen you on the show before, man. So shout out to you for taking the time to tune into the GOW. All right,
play more.
So we got that. Then after this, man, so we get Hit Row. They ended up coming out. They had a match against Los Lotharios. Hit Row ended up picking up the victory. Bro, as much as I love Hit Row, I'm not going to lie to you. Now that the hype has kind of died down a little bit.
Thank you.
I feel like they're still missing something, and that something may be Swerve Scott, but they're missing something, bro. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, man, that what's missing is their appeal. Hit Row is not appealing. Like they're just a new thing. And I hate to say it like that, but I don't know. They need to change up something a little bit. They need I don't know. Maybe they need to be a little meaner. I don't know what it is, but something needs to happen. But it's like I didn't get hyped when they came out. I wasn't hyped when they came out. I wasn't hyped during the match. It just seemed like the same old thing that they've been doing since they've been back. So I'm not really seeing a lot to really make me more invested in what they are, what they already are. Like, I don't know, and I don't want to feel that way, but it's like, man, it just felt really below average.
Leo says, I never thought they were great. Only like Swerve from that group thought they were. The other three were bland, in my opinion.
Tony?
And they are, and that's what it is. They felt bland. It just. Adonis, he cool, but Top Dollar is just like, dude, you okay? And Ashante, we don't, B-Fab, we don't really see her do too much other than the same thing every week after week. It's like, even when before they got let go the first time, it's like, I'm not really, man, I need a little bit more from them. I need something more.
No, absolutely. I got you. All right, man, so we're going to fast forward just a little bit. So we got Natalya versus Ronda Rousey. Rousey ended up picking up the victory. Out comes Liv Morgan. They have a little fight post-match. Really wasn't really a fight. We end up finding out also that next week, man, we're going to get Gunther versus Sheamus. Smackdown. Sikoa, man, what are your thoughts on that?
Must see, will watch. Period. Must see, will watch. I feel like it should be on the pay-per-view, but that means we're going to get a good 20, maybe 30-minute match because they're going to beat the hell out of each other. I hope they do it commercial-free. I ain't even going to lie. I hope we get a commercial-free match for this.
That'd be it.
I don't need commercials for this. Like, I need to see every hit, every slap, every kick, every slam, every bloody bludgeon hit, whatever they do. I need to see every second of every minute of this match. So I'm gonna need WWE to go ahead and make this commercial-free main event match. Period.
All right, then we already went over the main event. So the last match that we didn't talk about really quick, man, Bayley versus Shotzi. Bayley ended up picking up the victory. Bayley looked like she's about to smash Shotzi's ass in between the ladder until Bianca Belair came out. Them two had a little squabble, and that was that, man. So look, that's gonna wrap up your WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Like I said, it wasn't really a whole lot tonight to talk about. It was more promos and segments and lead.
Did you see the dude walk up with the
sign?
With the little car with the little sign right behind Cole and other dudes. Yeah, Graves.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what the hell?
I saw it, but you know what? I don't know if you peeped on Monday Night Raw. They had the guy do the same thing, like randomly just walk into the shot with a sign, stay there for a couple seconds, and then leave. So I don't know if this is tying into that White Rabbit thing or what.
Yeah, it obviously it's going into something, but I wanted to make sure I asked you that, like, man, did you peep that? Because that was like, what the fuck is this? And then when the camera panned back to show what it was, I'm like, wait, are we putting focus on Cole trying to act like he hit? It was a good way. It was a good segment.
That was funny. Hey, Michael Cole was on one today. Michael Cole was on one today, bro. Him and Graves, him especially was on one.
Look, Michael Cole's been doing this thing for a long time, man. Look, when he's not being restricted to being what we hated about him, hey, Michael Cole is actually not that bad, man. So, yeah, not a bad show. Right now, get ready to, like you say, get out of here, get ready for this AEW. But yeah, mid-show. But we obviously understand next week is the season premiere. They're gonna have something for that. Plus, we also got Extreme Rules. I don't know. We haven't talked. We'll talk. We ain't gonna say nothing. We'll talk. But until then, we'll see y'all in about 35-45 minutes. You know how Pops used to say, don't go in that room till about 35-45 minutes. Well, we won't see you till about 35-45 minutes. So make sure you got your notifications on. My bro, sending people out.
With that being said, man, we'll see y'all in a minute. I'm the 29-year-old piece of gold. He's too cold. And make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and eat a big bowl of booty-os. Peace.